Hey guys, and welcome to our next arena tutorial for the Bulgarians. It's one of the 4 new civs we got in the E, and well, let's see what this civ has. It's an infantry and cavalry civilization, militia line upgrades are free, town centers cost 50% less stone, can build crepest, unique unit is a Konnik, and unique techs are stirrups, cavalry attack 25% faster, Begins, militia line gains plus 5 armor. Team bonus, blacksmiths work 50% faster. So this should be quite a nice, let's say, defensive arena civ, because, well, you can do a very nice defense with those crepests, mini castles. You can use your free long swords or two-handed swordsman for defense. And let's see how to play it. So in this game I will be playing versus probably the best arena civ out there. I'll be playing with the Aztecs, and I'll show you the power of Bulgarians. Things that can be quite good, especially versus civs like Aztecs, because, well, you can use light to counter monks, you can use free long swords to counter eagles if you're getting eagle rushed. So let's see. I decided I want to start with the scout these games because I want to counter the monks. I don't want the Aztec player to get any relics, so scouts is the way to go here. And the build order is our standard build order: 6 on food, 4 on wood. We saw it many times if you watched the previous tutorials already. It's basically the same build order for scouts. 4 on wood, next one on the boar. Then 4 on berries. In between we get the second boar. Once we finish the build order, we will talk about our plans here. Obviously we want to get the deers. Then when we have 20 pop, we add 2 more on wood. Then 2 on gold. 2 more on wood. And we do the barracks now, since we want to go to Castle Age while having scouts. So, what is the plan here? The plan was to start with scouts, get a town center on stone in case he pushes, then we can defend with crepests if he somehow counters our scouts. And then the plan was to boom and to get to probably the strongest unit. Bulgarians have the Konniks. That's definitely the unit you want to aim for, no matter what civ you're playing against, because that unit is just sick. So we go up with 29 population, stable and a blacksmith, adding more farms because you need food to produce those scouts. You can see he actually went for barracks. Oh, he went for spearmen as far as I remember, not eagles, so that was could have worked if he messed a lot of them. I'll show you now that even if you're facing spearmen with some occasion, not even good micro, some occasion micro, you can take the map control. So we are adding the farms, don't forget, 12 on wood, 2 on gold, the rest on food. And as soon as we reach Castle Age, now I notice that he's going spearmen, so you want to get your scouts all together, you don't want them to be spread around and let him kill them one by one. So you want to mass them into a group, and then you can fight those spearmen quite easily, one by one. So we're getting the monastery. Slow down a bit. And when you're doing town centers, guys, you want to do them on strategic spots. So on the gold is a good one, on wood obviously, and some places like here are the best when you can make a town center both on wood and on stone. So you can see he was kind of booming, he wasn't being too aggressive. Was quite surprised by that. I kept adding light cave because, well, why not? I have the food for that. And again, my aim here was to get all the relics and to switch into Konniks. So you want to keep all the relics guarded, like here I was chasing his eagle. I should have left one light cuff here just in case. But in the end it went well. You see, he didn't even go for the relic in the end. Town center is working all the time, and here is that strategic town center. And you see, I'm taking the relics on this side, so I send the scouts to the other side because I know these relics will be mine. And we keep booming. Now, it's a good idea with Bulgarians to go on stone as early as possible because, well, you want to get those crepests going. A, because it will give you very nice defense, and B, because, well, that will be kind of our stables, right? Because we want to make Konniks, so we need as many crepests as possible. And once I realized I'm taking all the relics, from there it was just a standard boom, but with 5 relics, which is sick, because not only it gives me the extra gold, but it denies the Aztecs from taking any gold. Also, you see that I wasn't really paying attention, but that's why my scout, or like a war on aggressive stance and patrolling, because that way you don't even need to watch your units, you can just leave them around, guarding areas around relics and stuff, and they will attack on their own. That's quite good for slow players like myself. Okay, so you can see we are already on stone, we are on gold, booming with 3 town centers. And yeah, from here on, I knew I had the advantage, even though he had probably the best arena sieve. I knew that I had 5 relics, and my boom should be, let's see, actually, should be okay. Yeah, it was same amount of villagers, but we had the 5 relics. So I like to start with the crepests at home. You don't want to go forward, especially versus civil like Aztecs, because they can imp quite fast and they can trap you down easily or even ram you, so it's better, at least in this kind of games, when you are facing better civ, to make the crepest at home. Also, once our monks are done with their duty of picking up the relics, it's a good idea to send them forward to scout and to also get some annoying random conversions. You see, one monk denies 3 farms here. That's quite good. Should have sent one to the wood area here as well. Okay, so we're thinking now, what are we going to do versus Aztecs? I thought he would go for arbalists, because if he goes for pikes or eagles, well, Konniks should just eat through them, because Konnik is a very unique unit in Age of Empires. If your Konnik dies, it's like the guy falls off the horse and becomes a dismounted Konnik, and that just wrecks pikemen. So that was kind of surprising to me. So you can see I'm making the crepests at home. We got one here, we got one here, so I'm kind of have my base secured. I want to get one more on the stone outside here, because, well, to get crepests you need stone, so better get one to defend your stone. And I think I forgot here, like I only noticed it's a bit too late, that I went up to Imperial Age, yes, with 3 crepests soon, but I didn't have a castle. And well, while those crepests can produce Konniks like a castle, you cannot get the elite Konnik or the unique technologies from the crepests, so you need to have a castle. You see, I bought stone when I realized that I don't have a castle, because you really want those upgrades. And I knew that he's coming forward, so I decided to do the castle at the back, just so I can get the upgrade safely. Worst case, he kills a crepest too, I can always redo them, but redoing a castle is very expensive. So I was messing only Konniks now. I was obviously scared of Arbalest, but he made a wrong choice here, in my opinion. he went for the monks with the spearmen and not with the pikemen and not with arbalest. That was real good for me. If he went for arbalest and pikemen, I think game could have gone differently. But yeah, well, I saw the relics, I saw the monasteries, I saw the monks, so I knew that that was coming. You don't want to lose your scouts that you upgraded earlier. They're very nice for taking advantage. And I saw him opening the gate, so even if you can say like it's only 6 like yeah, but it's so annoying. You can deny the economy a bit, so you send them in, you spread them around just to be annoying a bit. Obviously it won't do much damage, but it can be quite annoying. And then I can focus here. Yeah, he was taking my relics, something I should have done earlier. It's always a good idea to put a monastery at the back and take the relics there. I'm gonna add it now, I think, yeah. I should have done it earlier, because now I will have those relics idle, but it's okay. Especially if you have 5 relics, making a monastery at the back while you're imping is a great idea. So now I was getting all the upgrades for my Konniks. I was getting the elite Konnik. I don't remember if I already had the unique technology. Did I have? Let's see, or did I do it after the elite Konnik? No, I didn't have it yet. Actually, I did have it. Sorry, I had conscription and stirrups already. So that's quite good. Yeah, I was losing Krepas, but it's super cheap, like 350, 25 stones, something like that, so you can easily rebuild them. But my plan now was to mass those Konniks. Also, don't forget, if you're getting the blacksmith upgrades for the elite Konniks, after you finish with the cavalry upgrades, it's always a nice idea to do the infantry upgrades for your dismounted Konniks, because they can be quite good. Okay, you see I'm already getting the +2 defense for my dismounted Konniks. And I realized, okay, it's time to go. I have the numbers. One thing I should have gotten is, I didn't expect so many monks. I should have gotten Heresy. Because if you're fighting a civ like Aztecs and he's going a lot of monks, and you can afford Heresy, it's always a good idea to get it. And that's here I realized, man, I need Heresy. I ran back a bit. You see, I'm abusing the market to get the gold, and I realized I really need Heresy. Yes, it's expensive, but it's so worth it, because if a unit get converted, not only that you lose a unit, your opponent gains a unit. So Heresy denies that. Heresy does the effect that if your unit gets converted, it just dies. So it's so much better than giving your opponent your unit. Anyway, you see, I was doing the Heresy. Now I decided to go. I need to go back. I sent the dismounted Konniks and sent my elite Konniks back. And now I just had to wait for my Heresy. Also, you can use your castle to make traps and do the Konniks from the Krepas, because I really wanted to take those castles down. Speed up a bit. And once I got my Heresy, I knew he won't be able to stop my Konniks. Monks are so much less effective when Heresy is on. You see? Fights are so much smoother now with Heresy. And from here on I realized that I got the game. There is no way he can stop those Konniks with the combination he has, because even if a pikesman kills a Konnik, the dismounted pikeman will wreck the pike. So from here on, it was just a question of time till I win the game. You want to take map control in this kind of situation. See, I was straight ahead. I went for the gold outside. I was already on the gold here. And with Bulgarians, you want to also make Krepas in this kind of areas, because one Krepas here will defend 2 golds. And meanwhile, you can push with your traps. I kept going for pikemen, though it was obviously not working. Again, I think the game would have gone differently if we went for Arbalest, but Konniks should be great versus even Arbalest. You can add skirmishers if needed, these kind of situations, but because he went full pikeman, I went full Konniks. I didn't do any other unit in this game, only Konniks and dismounted Konniks, and GG. So if you have any questions about Bulgarians, boys, leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.